See, actually, you know their teacher teach you Newton's law of motion. Newton's law of motion, like acceleration due to gravity, also they teach you. It will fall down, correct? Like see here, I put it will come, but it will come down. I am telling you, it is not going up. Why? Yeah, due to Earth is a strongest magnet in the universe. What is the? Suppose I put it will fall down because Earth is a strongest magnet. So everything Earth attracted. So any things it will come down plus g. What is the plus g? Acceleration due to gravity increases. Anything come up, I again it is coming, but when it go up means minus g, correct? It will come down then plus g, it will come up then minus g. Why it is minus g? Because it is going against the gravity, it is coming down supporting the gravity, so we are telling the plus g. Okay, see, so our like see there how the anything like you have learned in the book t there, acceleration due to gravity g value there, okay, position there, okay, velocity there in the book are there, kinematics, okay, but how they are writing, simply writing, but then we don't know how they are writing, how the object will move basically in the physics. See there, see, see, time also increases. One second. In height I increase the height. Velocity I increase. Acceleration due to gravity 9, 10. Now you see, everything going to increases. Correct? Got it? Again, see. What formula I have applied here? V is equal to U plus GT. S is equal to UT plus half GT square. When starting from the height, stopping at ground, S is equal to H. So understand why we apply the anything coming down, we apply this concept. See, you see there how the value increases. Anything will come down. Again I am going to see you. See there. So like this pen, I leave. Correct? I will not leave this. This pen, cap, same thing here. See here. That side you see position, velocity, correct? Now we will tell what is the use of this one. Question ask. Question they are not going to tell you direct put the value get the answer. Question ask this type of creativeness. Any ball throw from the 200 feet height and it is slowly come down. So how much heat is, how much time, how much velocity and everything you have to. So how we will do that? See, see there, this velocity, position increases. Now you can ask, why sir, what is the use? No, because they ask throw, then what is the effect on the final velocity? How much time, how much distance? So, see, correct? Now understand everything? Now come to the next concept. Like in your school they teach you collision completed, but how much you understand in the collision?
What they did in our school is they teach us how to apply the sum.
Oh, means like elastic collision, inelastic collision. mm, when two body collide, a stick it will move. But you understand 100%?
No, we don't, and that's why I'm looking for
Oh,
external institutes to teach.
okay, okay. See, I show you within the 5 minutes, you will understand 200% collision. You see. One second. See. Now, I show you. In the school, in the books, they have teach you equal masses elastic collision. Then elastic, one second. First is the elastic. Second, I will discuss the inelastic. Third, I will discuss the 2D collision. Okay? But in the book, definition written. But as a student, don't understand. And you will ask normal 98% student, they don't understand how it is going, what is going there. Book is everything written. But a student don't understand what it means by collision. Then what is the use of teaching or learning? Means teaching or learning means you have to visualize. When you visualize, then automatically will solve. All question will be easy. See, first I am going to discuss about the elastic collision. What is the elastic collision? See there. Elastic collision. See, first elastic. Okay? See, this. Got it? Actually, elastic collision, kinetic energy conserve, momentum conserve, and everything like two body are there. Elastic. Coming this side, like you will see the collision of the two bike, elastic collision. Okay, see there. Again I am just a mass increases little bit. I increase the mass. Why I am going to increase the mass? Because in the exam they are going to different, so everything I am going to increase. M1 mass increases, M2 mass increases, correct? Velocity like this. V1 is the velocity of the mass 1. V2 is the velocity of the mass 2. Velocity also I am going to increases 1.1 meter per second. Coefficient of restitution E is equal to 1. Radius 20. I decrease the radius. See, decreases the radius. Okay. Now you see how the collision will work. See there. Correct? Are you able to see? Understand? Again I am going to do. See. This is your, what is the elastic collision. Okay? Doubt? In elastic collision, momentum conserve and kinetic energy conserve. And all things will be one dimension. Correct? This is the elastic collision. Okay? Now you can see the book, 100% you will understand now. Okay? Next, come to the inelastic. You have seen elastic, a school that teach you elastic collision, inelastic collision, then 2D collision. Okay? Now come to the inelastic. Inelastic I am doing. Now inelastic. See, inelastic. Inelastic means two body are there, collide, then going like that. Two body coming, okay? Two body coming, then it will stick and go. Then it is called inelastic collision. Okay? Again I am going to show you. I increase the mass. Here velocity of V1 is so high. Okay. I increase the M1 value, I increase the M2 value, I increase the V1, I increase the V2 also. Correct? Now coefficient of restitution I give 1. 0.11. Now we will tell why I am doing the same thing. Because question is not giving the fixed value. So I am going to interchange. Okay? Because when you are going to interchange, then you are really see how it will behave. See, any question like in your life, if you want to solve the problem, when you know the nature of the problem, problem will solve. Same as a physics also. When you know the nature of the problem, problem will solve. Okay, actually what we learning in the physics same as our normal life. Okay, same thing here also. Any question, suppose any question comes, you understand the what is the nature, he will tell. Any when you read the question, he will tell what I want. Question itself he will ask, but you have to understand. How will understand? When you have this type of analysis, automatically every question will be easy. See, everything I got increase. What we are going to do? In elastic. First we have already discussed elastic. Second we are going to do the inelastic. Inelastic means two body coming. Two body coming. Suppose this, it will go like that. Stick each other. That is called inelastic. Showing there. See, it will stick. See, a stick and going. Correct? See there. A stick and go. So we can say that the inelastic collision. Okay. So elastic collision also one dimension. Inelastic collision also one dimension. Okay. Now third concept teacher has teach you two-dimensional collision. Two dimension. Two dimension means x-axis and y-axis. Show you. See, everything like M1 I am just going to increase 2.7 kg. Okay. M2 also going to increase 4.2, but so heavy it will be. Both same mass I am just doing. Okay. Now velocity of 1 3 meter per second. Velocity of 2 same 3.5. Now coefficient of restitution 1. Radius I have given 18. This is the radius. Correct? And this is the M1. This is the M2. Correct? It has a velocity V1. It has a velocity V2. Okay? Now play. See. 2D collision. Now it will strike. Wait. It will strike. Wait. Definitely. See. Correct? So we can say that the two-dimensional collision. Okay? Anything like in the exam different value he will give and put the value, get the answer. Now okay, collision, little bit understand. Okay? So just 1 minute. One minute. So again I am going to do the 2D collision. Okay, in the 2D collision, mass I am going to increase like 5 kg, 4 kg, m2 also 6 kg. Okay, velocity also just 2.8, v1 velocity of the mass 1, v2 velocity of the mass 2, 3.5, same 5 point, yeah, like that. Now radius I am just going to decrease. Okay, otherwise increase the now. Okay, now see. Okay, doubt, I increase the radius. Okay, a stick on collision. See what is I am going to do. Understand the concept of the 2D. It will strike it. When it will not strike means not 2D collision. Okay, suppose anything moving x axis and y axis both should be strike, collide, then it is a collision, otherwise it is a not a collision. Okay, clear? Now a stick, see a stick on collision, see a stick after collision it should be a stick, see like see. Okay, suppose you don't want to see there. Okay, now not going to stick, now not going to stick and go, now collide and move. Okay, so we can say that this is a 2D collision. Okay, so you little bit understand one dimensional collision, elastic collision, 2D collision, understand? Doubt? Now in the book formula is there, directly you can, suppose any question will ask, you can go through easily, now easy. And in the class itself we will do the problem like previous year IIT problem, SC Burma problem, NCERT problem, we will do the same way, same, not solve. I will show you the problem also. Okay, so these three things you understand: elastic, inelastic, 2D. Okay, next. This is also collision. No. like you have also learned this one simple harmonic motion. They have teach you? No, so I will not go. See, like see here, 1 second. See, like any question, this is the heat question. In the regular classes, heat and thermodynamics going on. Suppose I will teach you like simple harmonic motion and collision. The question will be there like that. See how they, suppose this is a question, correct? Already asked in the IIT. This question already asked in the IIT. So two containers of equal volume, just you try to understand. I will teach you. Okay. I know that you have missed the class. So see this is the question. Two containers of equal volume are connected by small tube of negligible volume. Initially both are at 20 degrees Celsius and contain a gas 0.7 atm pressure. One container is now maintained at 20 degrees Celsius while the other is 120 degrees Celsius. Now you have to find the new pressure of the system. So same, this is your question, correct? What the question is given, two tube. First tube how much? 0.7. Okay, 27, 127. Inside the tube, how the molecules are reacting? This is our question, IIT question. Okay, but IIT question I have converted into live. Why live? You will. It is easy to solve. Correct? Understand? And there are four choice. In four choice, solution is there. See, this is your solution. Just try how I will teach in the class. I am showing you. Okay. So concept I will go through the live. Question also I will go through the live. Okay. Understand? So why I will go through the live? Any question you are able to control, means you are able to analysis, you are able to visualize. When you like any subject, when you visualization started, subject is so easy. Means like in the book, any book, give me a notebook. Suppose this is a notebook or book, whatever book is there. Anything written, I come and write, you will not understand, 90% not understand anything, because this is the old tradition, correct? Suppose you have to understand, you have to see everything here. Okay, how? Everything means live analysis with concept plus practically. Okay, either concept, either question. So this is the question and this is the, I will teach you in a heat chapter. Everything I am going to explain from top to bottom. Okay, but in the regular class, they what is other student they have already solved. So I show you other, once again. Like see, like in the school they will start heat. Next week maybe or after the Vijayadashmi they are going to start the heat also. But see, heat, how the modes of heat transfer? This is the conduction. This is the a specific heat capacity. This is the phase change latent heat from solid, liquid and gas. Correct? So conduction, how the conduction? Correct? And see, a specific heat capacity mc delta T and latent heat this much. Okay? So don't go for this one. Just I will again teach you all these stuff. Okay? This is not a regular class. Simply how I will teach. First I will go through the concept also, everything live. Problem I will also go, problem also everything live. My main concern, previous year paper, SC Verma plus NCRT and every 7 days test. Okay? Let's see this. Center of mass they have finished in your school? No. Finish. Okay.
We're diving in.
See, this is the actually I will not show you the like just you go through the center of mass. Suppose center of mass I will start for you. Correct? In the regular classes, center of mass or heat I will start. So before starting the class, how I do? See there. That's absolutely fundamental to everything that moves. Only 2 to 3 minutes you have to listen. In that 2 to 3 minutes. In you've probably seen this before, right? Someone throws a wrench and it's just tumbling and over it. It looks completely chaotic. And yet, into first 3 to 4 minutes, full chapter overview I will give. Every chapter I will do in the same way. First, like I will start the gravitation. I will start the center of mass. I will start the heat. So first 3 to 4 minutes, this I have created this. Why? Because in that 4 minutes you will know everything. What is inside you have to study the like center of mass. What is inside you have to study the gravitation. What is inside you have to study the heat, thermodynamics. What is inside you have to study the sound waves. Full chapter 5 minutes. See, just 5 minutes you go through this. There's something about its path that's perfectly smooth and predictable. So, how in the world is that even possible? See, the secret is that we're actually doing the wrong thing. Well, why? It's called the center of mass. And understanding it is the key that unlocks the simplicity hidden inside even the most complex motion you can imagine. So what exactly is this kind of magical point? Let's dig in and get a really clear definition. Okay, so the official scientific definition is a little bit of a mouthful. It says the center of mass is a unique point where the weighted average position of all the parts of the system is located. Weighted average position. What does that really mean in plain English? Here's the easiest way to think about it. Just imagine it's the object's ultimate balance point. It's the single average location of all the stuff, all the mass that makes up the object. It's that one spot where, in theory, you could balance the entire thing perfectly on the tip of your finger. Okay, so if it's an average location, where do we actually find this point? Let's look at a couple of cases. A nice simple object with a
know its center of mass is dead center. But now, let's stick a heavy weight on one end. What happens?
So,
Well, that
okay, any chapter I will start. First 3 to 4 minute full chapter concept. Then I will start the topic with live. Okay, but this is initial, like any chapter. Suppose heat I will start, sound wave I will start. First I will go through 3 to 4 minute this one, then after that concept, inside the concept with live problem plus concept. Okay, so just like what is the center of the mass? Half an hour, 20 minutes, just they have finished center of the mass. They have finished. Okay, so like center of the mass of a body of a system or particles, unique point that represent the average position of all the masses in that system. Like you have this scene, correct? We have to find the center of the mass of this pen here, middle. Why? Because all the masses are concentrated this point, so we can say that the center of the mass, average of all the masses in the system. See here, center of the mass of a body or a system of a particle is the unique point that represents the, here it is a unique point, all the masses concentrated there. So we can say that the, this body have a center of mass there. Suppose I take this one, this bottle, where is the center of the mass? Okay, suppose I take a chair, center of the mass. Okay, understand the definition? This is the center of the mass. In center of the mass, see here. Okay, through the diagram you have to understand. Okay, what is the significance, physical significance of the center of the mass? Physical significance, the true power of the center of the mass is lies in the simplifies the study of motion. Suppose you have to study the motion. Suppose I have to study the motion of the chair. Then when we know the center of the mass, it is so benefit. Correct? Like you have to study about the a spacecraft, launching missile, a spacecraft, then landing of the plane. Everywhere you have to know the center of the mass. Correct? So this is the center of the mass here. Okay? Balance point. This is the center of the mass here, means it will be balanced. Not always in material. It will not always in material. Motion analysis. When you know the center of the mass, you will know the motion of the body. When you know the center of the mass of the plane, when you know the center of the mass of the any things like plane, car. Suppose you know, like Tesla or any other company, Tesla or MG, those who are the best company in the car manufacturing, they turn 360-degree turn. You know which concept they apply? They accurate apply the center of the mass. Then when he apply the center of the mass, then it will turn the 360-degree. But as I also know that what is the center. In center of the mass, you have to embed it. You have to coding. Correct? That small chip you have to put. Automatically turn 360. But wrong putting the center of the mass, it will not turn the 360 degree. For turning that 360 degree, you have to know the fully center of the mass. Correct? Real life example of the center of the mass. What is the real life example? Balance act. Suppose you have gone to the Disneyland. You have seen big hanging like the goes to 200 feet, then down 200 feet, then down. They make with the help of the center of the mass. Some in, out of 100, sometimes incident happen, accident. You know, they unbalance the center of the mass. So collapse. Correct? Like balancing act. This is the first application of the center, real life example of the center of the mass. Balancing act. Suppose you have to balance, then center of the mass you have, like when you go to the service center, car service center, you will see inside some unbalance. It will not fall down, this one and this one. How? They apply the center of the mass. Correct? A sports application, high jump. Suppose you have seen the Chinese wrestler, they jump 100 feet, they come. They know the how to apply a center of the mass. Correct? So high jump, oh sorry, high jump, pole vaulting, hammer throw. Hammer throw, you know na? Hammer throw. You know, some person comes number one. You know, they know how to apply a center of the mass, and when he apply the center of the mass correctly, number one position they come. Okay, like in sports also center of the mass useful. Industry also center of the mass uses. Okay, so there are so many application of the center of the mass. Okay, like next, engineering application. Engineering, industrial, a race car. A race car means like you know racing car. Their high performance car are designed low to the ground to prevent tripping during the high. Like when you drive a car 200 km/h, like so high speed car, you have to fit a system with the help of the center of the mass. Second, double decker buses. They also made with the help of the center of the, when you will not made the center of the mass with the help of the center of the mass. Suppose double decker bus is there. You have gone double decker bus, Chennai no there, Bangalore is there, Bangalore and Mumbai also double decker bus. You will see turning, it will fall down, but they are constructing with the help of center of the mass. Next, learning tower. Yes sir. So the tower has not, you have seen the like 50 high rise building, not in Chennai. Bangalore is there 50 60 high rise, Mumbai also there 50 60 high rise, 70 high rise building are there, 17th floor. How they make? With the help of the center of the mass. Otherwise, you know, in the earthquake they did not fall. You will see how much like US, Japan or any other country, they make a such type of building, earthquake no effect. How they make? With the help of, okay. So this is the engineering application of the center of the mass. Okay, doubt? Mathematical formula. I think mathematical, you know that they have told you uh, vector formula m1 r1 plus m2 r2. This one m1 r1 m2 r2 up to mn rn divided by m1 plus m2 plus up to mn. This is the what? R center of the mass. Okay, R center of the mass. Means you will see, you have seen in the, they have teach you R center of the mass, X center of the mass, Y center of the mass, Z center of the mass, velocity center of the mass, acceleration center of the mass. Okay, so don't remember anything. M1 R1, then suppose in velocity M1 V1, acceleration M1 A1, correct? X axis M1 X1, Y axis M1 Y1, Z axis M1 Z1. Don't remember any formula, go through concept. Okay, so this is the concept behind the center of the mass. Okay, suppose like 1 2 3 4, so many body are there. Okay, this is the particle 1 2 3. You have to find the center of the mass. Same one, M1 this one, M2 this one, and M3 like that. In denominator you will add all the masses. But question is there, how I will know this R1? How I will know the R2? R1 value from there, R2 from, suppose M2 value here. This is the R2. This is the M1 value here. This is the R1. Suppose here mass 3. So this is the R3. Suppose here the mass 4. This is the R4. Like that. Correct? So this is the R center of the mass. Same way we will find the velocity center of the mass. M1 V1 plus M2 V2 plus up to. Same way we will find the acceleration center of the mass. Okay, so this concept comes to the center of the mass. I will go through everything, but this is the like introduction class, so little I am going. Okay, but everything I will go to the depth with live. Like see, X center of the mass, what I have discussed, M1 X1 plus M2 X2 up to by total mass. Y center of the mass, M1 Y1 plus M2 Y2 up to M1 divided by total mass. Z center of the mass, total mass. Okay, this is the concept. Okay, any doubt? So this is concept behind the center of the mass. So introduction class we have seen the collision. Okay, what we have seen today? Collision, one dimensional collision, two dimensional collision, and elastic collision in elastic collision. What we have seen there? Collision. See, see, this is the, I have first go through there what I have seen there, collision. Okay, elastic. Elastic means one dimension. Just this is the mode on a line. Okay, one dimension. Just I going to increase the 1.4 M1, M2 going to increase 2, and V1 5, velocity. Okay, now see there. This is the elastic. What is this? Elastic. Okay, now second you come to the inelastic. What is the inelastic? Okay, okay. This is the inelastic. Third, 2D. Okay, this is the 2D. Actually velocity I have given less, it will strike. Oh. Now I need, so today concept only, I am not going more, correct, only the introduction is there, how I will teach concept plus problem plus everything. This is the way. Again in the regular class everything I will teach from the basic to advanced level. Okay. Huh. Now in the regular class heat chapter is going. All are the old student. Okay, some online are there connected older. So in regular class heat. Okay. So see the heat like you have to also study heat in the next maybe the school will start the next month. I don't know, but in the regular class you will attend the heat. See, this is the heat engine. Now, what is the first I am going to ask you, what is the heat engine? Heat engine like 20 year back, like you don't know, 20 year back when I travel, go to my native to college, then heat engine was there. Heat engine means like you have a coal. Put the coal and engine will run. No electricity engine was that time was there. So only few. That time no electricity. All everywhere heat engine. Okay. So this is the working condition of the heat engine. Correct? How the heat engine work? This one. You will put a hot means coal, like hot anything, coal, you know na coal like coal is used for the cooking in the village area, but mostly coal used in the industry also. Mostly coal used previously running a uh, like train engine 20 year back, now no. Okay, so this is the heat engine. In heat engine three things are there, three blockage. One is hot, second is cold. In between them engine will rotate. When you apply the energy, what is the apply the energy? Put the coal, burn, engine will rotate, then vapor. Correct? So this is the application of the heat engine. Heat engine working on the this principle. Okay? Now doubt? And in the book written there some concept I will come to there. But so in the heat chapter you have to study one topic, heat engine. This is the real heat engine, how, what is the heat engine, how it will working, okay, and what is the formula is there, concept, I will go through that. But first you know how it is working, what is the heat engine. Correct? Understand? Understand? Doubt? No. Next, calorimetry. See, calorimetry, like when you go to the NCERT or any other book, topics name calorimetry also there. How, then what is the calorimetry? Calorimetry measure the heat transfer involving heat and latent heat. I will teach you what it means by heat. I will teach you also what it means by latent heat. Actually everything over. I will give a separate session. Okay. So what is the calorimetry? Calorimetry measure heat transfer involving a specific heat and latent heat. This is the function of the calorimetry. What is the function of the calorimetry? It measures the heat transfer involving a specific heat and latent heat. I will go through the what is the latent heat and what is the specific heat. Okay, but see, this is your calorimetry. Really it is working like that. Okay, if you don't believe, go to the Google. You can do, but you will not get in the Google also. This is the own design I have done with the help of the coding. Okay, so understand this is, and when this process calorimetry happen, you have to measure the a specific heat. You have to measure the latent heat. How will measure? With the help of a calorimetry. Okay, doubt? Now calorimetry is used in the when you go to the industrial belt like Sri Perumbudur or any industrial belt to go and see their big device are there like calorimetry is there, but they will not allow to go inside, risky zone. But here you can see inside really it is working like that. Okay, doubt? See, one problem, just you go to the problem, Vasita, and all of you go to the, those who are online, please go to the problem, and you are the new, so just see. Okay, so first problem, Carnot engine. Just you try, only you will see, don't solve. Okay, I will go through again for you. This is the Carnot. Calculate the heat observed and rejected QC for a Carnot engine with output work. How much? 1000 joule. You have to, what you have to find? Heat observed. Just try to little bit understand. Again I will go through that. Okay. You have to find the heat observed. Okay. So heat observed, how will find? First what he has given? Hot like QH given, rejected heat how much? QC. Okay, you have to find the heat observed. See there. Okay, you have to find heat observed. So this is your question. Question. This is question showing. Okay, just try. You don't try. I will go through, when you understand everything, then you try. Okay, this is the question. In the book they are not going this one, only this one he will give. But for the, your understanding, for the student understanding how the question is, I have done. Okay. And second question, calculate efficiency of Otto cycle with the compression ratio R. Okay. So this is the Otto cycle. This is the, see, Otto cycle. This is the part of the question. Okay. This is the Otto cycle. Okay. You have to, second question. Just write. Third question, find the final temperature when mixing M1 hot water at T1 and M2 cold water at T2. This is the third question. Oh, sorry. Third question. So, first question, see there. Okay. Step 1, N1 is equal to 1 minus T cold by T hot. Okay. Step 2, QH is equal to W by N. So QC is equal to QH minus W. Okay, Vasita? All of you okay? Those who are online, okay? Just try to solve. Okay, and you will try to little bit understand. Don't understand more. This is our question session. Okay, so uh, we do question like H. Okay, so everything you understand 100%. Like so, second question solution. Second. Okay, third question. This is the third question solution. What is the third question? Find final temperature when mixing M1 hot water at T2 and M2 cold water at T1. So now you will ask why given this one in the exam. They are not going to give my value. They will change. So I have given, you can increase. Correct? You can decrease. Increase, decrease. Correct? Increase, decrease. Because in the exam they are going to change the value. So I have a met. You can change the value here. In exam, question will be easy for you. Okay? So this is the all of you done? Doubt? No. So today enough. Okay? So anything you want to ask my side? Any question, any subject related question, anything, any doubt? No. Right. So in the regular class, first 3 to 4 minute full chapter overview, then concept, every concept with live, with mathematical derivation with diagram. Suppose one concept, what is elastic? I will go to the mathematical, then live, then question also live, like really working with solution also really working. Okay, with full description. So any doubt today's session? Today? Okay. Okay. Other class you have?